All right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining my masterclass. Please let me know if you can hear me. Fadikemi, please, good morning. Confirm in the chat section that you can hear me. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining my masterclass. Please let me know if you can hear me. Fadikemi, please, good morning. Confirm in the chat section that you can hear me. All right, so thank you so much once again, guys, for coming around, and thank you so much for discovering my platform. My name is Patrick Ezeji, as you can see on my screen, right? So I I obviously have over a decade of digital marketing experience, and in these 10 years, I've taken my time to learn so much, and I've practiced so much as well, right? Thank you so much once again, guys, for coming around. So yeah, I will do justice to this freelancing. It's been a hell of a question, right? It's been a hell of questions from friends asking how exactly they can into freelancing as digital marketing, and of course also wanting to know too if digital marketing freelancing is worth it at the end of the day. There are undoubtedly several skills you can hone. There are several skills you can garner apart from digital marketing, obviously. But at the end of the day, you discover that getting into those particular industries becomes a bit difficult, which obviously leaves a lot of persons stranded with little or no support. They cannot continue, and obviously also they cannot make money. So digital marketing is one industry that allows you to get into with or without so much resources needed, and with little support, also little or no support sometimes, you may be able to find your way around things, right? So this is not to say that the industry is very easy or so cheap. Do you understand? I'm only trying to say that it is one industry that is very lucrative, as well also as very easy to get into. So yeah, of course, there will always be a need for digital marketers, and that is why there will always be a job. There will always be money flowing around in the industry. So if you are new to digital marketing, this obviously will be an eye opening, right? So this will be an eye opening for you, And believe me when I say you will learn so much. You will learn a lot from this particular discussion, this expert freelancing tips. So once again, welcome to the live stream and welcome to the session, right? I really appreciate your coming around. And once again, I promise that a lot is going to be shared and you will learn so much also. So yeah, let's get right into these things, guys. Let's get right into this. So in 10 years, I've done freelancing, and of course, I've earned so much from doing freelancing, right? And this gives me a good level of confidence to talk freely about freelancing and how much people can make exactly as freelancers. And of course, also, I'm also in the right position to discuss how lucrative or how juicy freelancing is as a career path, right? So yeah, I really like to do freelancing. I love freelancing because of so many things, right? It is flexible. It allows you time to do several other things, as well as give you the freedom to decide your fate, right? I mean FATE. And of course, also it gives you the opportunity to earn so much, right? Your earning potential is really uncapped. Do you understand? You cannot really cap how much you can earn as a freelancer online, especially if you have a skill around digital marketing. Do you understand? So once again, there are several industries by which you can get into freelancing. There are several industries that allows you to get into freelancing, right? Of course, you can get into freelancing as a web developer, as a mobile app developer, as a cybersecurity expert, as a product manager, as a DevOps expert, and several other industries, obviously. But once again, the barriers to entry into this industry poses a challenge to so many persons. Take, for instance, web development. You may not be able to get to that expert level as a web developer, writing codes, the CSS, the JavaScript, and the rest of them in only 3 months or 4 months. You may need to do these things for like 1 year, sometimes more than 1 year, before you can get to that expert level. But digital marketing is one good industry by which you can break into freelancing, right? I mean, you can become a digital marketer in 5 months, in 4 months or less, depending on how smart or how sharp you are, right? So yeah, that is why I feel very confident that if you develop your skills around freelancing, digital marketing freelancing, you will start earning a good amount of money in just 3 months if you do all of the things that you need to do, and of course, if you do them well, right? So yeah, once again, welcome to the discussion. Now let's get to the next slide, guys. So quick one here. So who is this particular masterclass meant for, really? Who exactly am I looking forward to meeting in this particular masterclass? The very first set of people I like to meet are people who want to start freelancing but don't know where to begin from. So yeah, you are a new person in freelancing. You have never done freelancing before, and probably someone had told you that freelancing is very difficult, right? Or maybe it is very tasky, or maybe you may need a hell of resources to get going as a freelancer. But yeah, I come to give you a good news, right? It is not as disturbing. It is not as bad as people paint it. Freelancing is one particular job type that I highly encourage anyone to get into, right? So yeah, quickly, guys, these live classes will happen every Saturday, same time, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. Nigerian time in the morning. And then, of course, since I'm live streaming this, you will have the opportunity also to watch at your own leisure time, at your own convenience, right? So yeah, if you are listening to me and of course you have not done freelancing before, and maybe this is your first entry into freelancing, or maybe this is even your first time of hearing about freelancing or how lucrative freelancing can be, yeah, I tell you what, this is an industry you want to be in. Do you understand? This is something you want to do going into the future because it is very lucrative. I mean, I'm speaking to you from personal experience, right? Freelancing, being a freelancer is very lucrative from personal experience. I've been doing freelancing for the past 10 years. I mean, I've earned so much as a freelancer. I've set up so much as a freelancer, right? And I have never regretted a day that I was a freelancer. Do you understand? So yeah, I've done freelancing for 10 years and I've really enjoyed it. So if you are new to freelancing, this masterclass is obviously for you. If you have tried but you cannot land high-paying gigs, if you have been a freelancer yourself and it's been very difficult for you to land your first, your second gig, or maybe you have even landed some gigs before now, but then it has never been easy to land those juicy offers, those offers by which you can do so much, right? This masterclass also is tailor-made for you as well. And yeah, I think I made a mistake right here, the third point. So the third point is if you want to scale your freelancing career into a full-time business, so yeah, maybe you've been doing freelancing like myself. In my own case, guys, I moved from being a freelancer to setting up a digital marketing agency. How good that sounds, right? So I moved from being a freelancer in 10 years, and now I have a full and functional digital marketing agency by which I'm able to bid for jobs and get jobs also. Do you understand? So yeah, if you have been a freelancer also before now and you want to scale, right? You want to scale your business. Yeah, obviously this particular masterclass is for you as well. Right. So yeah, these are the three categories of people that I want to speak with, right? And of course, once again, I do really appreciate your coming around. I don't take this for granted, and I promise you will learn so much, right? You are going to be learning so much from here, guys. So yeah, let's move on to the next slide, obviously. So if you are new to freelancing, this is for you. If you want to scale, if you want to get high paying gigs, this is for you. If you are looking forward to scaling your freelancing career into a full-time digital marketing agency, this obviously is for you as well, right? And of course, also, last but not least, basically this is the 3 points I have, right? Yeah, let's move on. So, freelancing, the new gold mine. Why get into freelancing? So, ask yourself a simple question. I've been hearing about this freelancing. I've been hearing about freelancing here, freelancing there. Everybody talks about Fiverr. Everybody talks about Upwork. Everybody talks about people per hour. Everybody talks about freelancer and several of these platforms. Why should I get involved as well, right? Why exactly should I get myself involved in digital
Digital
marketing
marketing
freelance?
freelancing.
So
So
yeah,
yeah,
so here are some of the reasons you should get yourself involved in freelancing, right? The very first one is the fact that freelancers are currently in crazy demand, right? Freelancers are currently crazily demanded or wanted across the world. Do you understand? So yeah, if you're a freelancer, you are sure to have a job, right? Because the demand, the demand is crazy, right? So massive demand, massive demand is a singular reason or one of the reasons you should get yourself involved in freelancing, right? So yeah, businesses are always on the lookout, or business owners are always on the lookout for freelancers, right? People that can actually get jobs done for them without spending so much. And here are some of the reasons, guys. Number one, freelancers are expected to have learned so much. Freelancers are expected to have acquired the required skills, and freelancers also are expected to have gone through challenges. I mean, challenges, work challenges, and needing little or no training. So business owners right in their head will be thinking, okay, we wouldn't need to do so much training to get this guy to understand what our business really is about, right? We wouldn't need to spend so much to get this guy to flow with our company policy. This guy has been doing the same thing. Take for instance, you're hiring an SEO specialist as a freelancer, right? This guy, if you're hiring me as your SEO guy, right? Of course, I've done SEO also for 10 years. So if you hire me, for instance, for your SEO project, you obviously won't need to do so much training for me anymore because I have been there. I understand the ins, I understand the outs of SEO, of search engine optimization. If you're hiring me for PPC, because obviously I've done PPC also for 10 years, right? You will not need to train me on Google advertising, on Facebook advertising, on maybe Meta advertising or X advertising and the rest of them because I have been there. I have practiced this for ages. I mean, for a decade, right? I've practiced it for a decade. I've failed. I've succeeded. Do you understand? I've gone through a lot as a media buyer, as a PPC expert. So yeah, businesses understand this that they would not need to train, to organize so much training, or to spend so much money training people to get these tasks done. And that is why they will always look out for freelancers. So yeah, there is currently a massive demand for freelancing. I mean, specifically digital marketing freelancing, right? Yeah, businesses are currently on the lookout for digital marketing freelancers, and this is one of the reasons why freelancing or digital marketing freelancing is currently a gold mine. So you don't, for any reason, want to miss out on this gold mine, on this opportunity, this golden opportunity. Do you understand? So yeah, if you are currently not into freelancing as a digital marketer, you are currently in the wrong, right? You are currently doing the wrong thing. One of the wrongest thing. If there's any English like that, anyways, I wouldn't know, right? You are currently doing one of the wrongest things. Do you understand? So yeah, you need to get yourself into freelancing as a digital marketer because there is currently a massive demand for this particular skill set. All right, so the next reason you should get into freelancing, specifically digital marketing freelancing, is because at the moment the income is flexible, right? You can earn as much as you want, right? You can earn as much as you want. So there's flexibility in your earning potential, right? So yeah, just a minute. So flexible income opportunity. You can earn as you want. So there's really no cap. There's no cap to how much you can earn or how much you can make as a digital marketing freelancer. So yeah, your earning potential is not capped. And that is one of the things that makes this particular idea, this particular job type, very lucrative. So it is currently a gold mine because your earning potential is not capped. And the third item here is you can work from anywhere. Literally, you can work from anywhere, from the comfort of your house, from the comfort of your office, from the comfort of your co-working space, right? And of course, you have full control over your time, right? And of course, also last but not least on this particular slide is digital marketing freelancing is your sure gateway to starting a marketing agency. I just said that not quite long, right? You can start and scale a marketing agency first by being a freelancer. So yeah, in my own case, as I said earlier on, I've been a digital marketer for about a decade now, right? About 10 years plus, 11 years this year, 2025, right? And I've done so many projects, right? I've executed so many projects. I've also failed in some projects. I've got massive testimonials. I've got massive referrals. I've built my client base, right? I built a base of people that trust me so much to deliver results. And this made it very easy for me to register, go legal with a digital marketing agency. And these people I've worked with over the years becomes my first client base, right? So this also can happen to you. To start an agency, I simply advise to get started with freelancing. Freelance so much, right? Get so much results, get plenty referrals, get plenty clients, and of course turn them into consistent clients by which you can start your marketing agency. So yeah, freelancing as a digital marketer is your sure gateway to starting and scaling a widely successful digital marketing agency. And then moving on from here, we have the next slide, which is why digital marketing freelancing, right? Why exactly should I get myself involved in freelancing? Specifically digital marketing. So why digital marketing freelancing? The very first reason is because this industry is currently worth over 600 billion US dollars, right? Come to think about it, guys. People spend money every day. Organizations spend money every day to run paid campaigns. Organizations spend money every day to develop tools, right? Even right now, where we have generative AI, companies spend billions of dollars to develop artificial intelligence. To develop AI tools, right? By which activities, by which tasks in this industry can be automated and made available for easy use of the online audience, plus make so much money for them, right? So this is one of the reasons you want to get yourself into digital marketing freelancing, right? Because the industry is currently, as we speak right now, is currently worth over 600 billion US dollars, right? Yeah, over 600 US dollars. That is what this particular industry is currently worth. Over 600 billion US dollars. So you want to find yourself also in an industry where people spend so much money. You want to find yourself in an industry where people are willing to spend money. You don't want to find yourself in an industry where people are stingy, where businesses are skeptical to spend, right? You don't want to find yourself in an industry where the financial growth potential of the industry is not really known, right? You want to find yourself in an industry where you are able to ascertain the ability of businesses or business owners to spend money, and where you can see physically that businesses are spending money on a daily. So once again, businesses spend so much money in marketing, advertising, they spend money in developing tools, and when you sum all of these things up, you have as much as over 600 billion US dollars as the worth, right? As a net worth of this particular industry. So yeah, it's a very lucrative industry, and this is why you should get yourself into it as well. Now, the next point I have here is businesses cannot survive without marketing, and that is true, right? That is completely true. And I tell people sometimes, right, if you have a business, and you don't do marketing for your business, it will be tantamount to winking to a beautiful lady in the dark. So when a guy has a business and he doesn't market, he doesn't promote the business, right? It will be tantamount to winking to a beautiful lady in the dark. So businesses understand this as well, and that is the singular reason they will always advertise. That is the singular reason businesses will pay so much to hire freelancers to run paid campaigns or to manage their organic visibility on the search engine result page. So businesses cannot survive without marketing. And this is why, or one of the whys, right? You should get yourself into digital marketing as well. I mean, not just getting yourself into digital marketing, but getting yourself into digital marketing as quickly as possible and do it well. Do you understand? So yeah, even at this age, at this point of AI, businesses will always look out for digital marketers with expert level skills around generative AI, around artificial intelligence, AI, right? So if you are a digital marketer currently on my masterclass and you are yet to develop your AI know-how, your AI technical know-how, you are actually doing the wrong thing. And if you are new to digital marketing and you have not started at all, my single advice would be when you start your digital marketing career, it becomes important that you learn digital marketing in the path of AI, generative AI, because that is what is currently in vogue, right? Now, the next item I have here is consistent recruitment. Yeah, we said this already previously, right? When I said massive demand, right? Massive demand. So yeah, uh, there's currently consistent recruitment in this particular industry. You will always get a job if you position yourself well. If you do all of the things you need to do and you do them well, you will always get a job as a digital marketer. So consistent recruitment is one of the whys you should get yourself into this lucrative industry. And of course, what skills exactly do you need to do well as a digital marketer? What specific tools or skills do you need to do well as a digital marketer? The very first skill that you need is graphic designing. Okay, let me not say the first skills. You may have a combination of all of these skills, right? You may also have maybe an expert level knowledge about one or two or three of these skills I have outlined on my board, right? So yeah, I highly advise that you develop a skill around graphic designing, right? Graphic designing is a skill I highly recommend that you develop yourself in. Right. So the graphic designing using advanced tools like Adobe suites, right? The likes of Photoshop, the likes of Illustrator, and several other InDesign, right? These are Adobe tools, right? These are Adobe tools that I highly recommend that you know how to use, right? And of course, quickly, guys, we have a course, right? We have a course right here that teaches you how to become a graphic designer, obviously. using Adobe Photoshop, right? Yeah, so you may need to reach out to us, or by leaving a comment in the comment section and letting me know that you have a need for this particular knowledge. And of course, these courses are not actually expensive, right? They are pocket friendly courses for graphic designing. So yeah, moving on from here, I highly recommend search engine optimization, right? Search engine optimization and copywriting. It's a skill that you should also endeavor to acquire. Businesses are always on the lookout for individuals that can help them manage, right? Manage their organic presence, right? So if you understand how to position a brand organically on Google, you will always have a job, right? You will always have a job. So that is why I highly recommend search engine optimization and copywriting also for you. And the singular reasons, the singular reason businesses will ordinarily hire an SEO expert or a copywriter is because they want to lower their cost of acquiring customers. So yeah, there are several strategies in digital marketing by which businesses can get or acquire customers. But yeah, these strategies may involve spending some amount of money. Obviously, for instance, if a business decides to run paid campaign on Facebook, Meta, Instagram, and the likes, yeah, they obviously will spend money daily, probably, or monthly, depending on the payment plan on the platform, right? But if they choose to go organic search engine optimization, it helps to lower the cost of acquiring these customers, in that at the end of the day, the only amount of money they get to spend is the money they pay to the optimizer, to the guy that optimizes or that has optimized the platform, right? So yeah, SEO is a very lucrative and juicy skill that you must acquire, you must have as a freelancer, because it is currently in demand. A business wants to ensure that when somebody searches for the name of their brand, they can be found organically on Google. A business wants to ensure that if you make a search for their name, for maybe one or two things that they sell, you will find them organically online. For instance, if you search for SEO expert in Lagos, you will find Patrick Ezeji, right? Yeah, let's make a quick search for this, and let's be sure that we are saying the right thing, right? Yeah, so if you make a quick search for SEO expert in Lagos, you obviously will see Patrick Ezeji right here. Yeah, this is my name right here, and this is my picture. So this exactly is what I mean by SEO. You want to help businesses get this same thing done on their platform, right? Yeah, when a business searches for SEO experts in Lagos, or maybe searches for best SEO company, or maybe best freelancing company, or best this company, best that company, you want to help the business ensure that they get found organically on the search engine result page. This exactly is what we mean by SEO, and of course the content to write on it by which people can take action, maybe a purchase action or a lead action, is what we call the copywriting, right? A marketing copy by which people are convinced to do business with the organization. So yeah, SEO and SEO copywriting is a must-have skill, right? And of course, it is because it is right now in demand, massively in demand. Businesses are always on the lookout for SEO experts, right? So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that, guys. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss out on being an SEO expert. Do you understand? So yeah, the next skill I have right here is social media management. social media management. So this is a skill that allows you to help business owners to list their platforms or to get found organically on social media, right? So when someone's platform or business is found on YouTube, for example, right? Or maybe on Facebook or on Instagram, on X. This is what we mean by social media management. When you help manage the social media activities or the social presence of a business, this is what we mean by social media management. And this is very important also because customers have become wiser than they were before. Most times, customers wouldn't even bother to buy a thing from a business if their social media platforms aren't up to date, right? So yeah, we've seen situations where individuals decide, oh no, I can't patronize this business because they don't look good on social media. So if this guy isn't looking good on social media, it simply means he may not be able to attend to all of my needs, right? So yeah, social media management is a very important strategy that businesses, serious minded businesses or business owners don't joke or play with at all. And they will always be on the lookout for for social media managers or social media management specialists to handle their social media platforms or presence. And once again, guys, we have a comprehensive course on social media management as well as a comprehensive course on search engine optimization and copywriting, right? So each of these courses are not less than 45 lessons. You can imagine how extensive they are, right? For example, our search engine optimization and copywriting course is about 70 lessons. And our social media management course is about 56 lessons. Our graphic designing course, of course, a course that has now been collapsed into social media management because you cannot become a social media manager if you don't understand graphic designing, right? Which is why we collapsed the graphic designing course into the social media management course, right? And this alone in itself is about 50 lessons altogether, right? Social media management course about 50 lessons altogether. You don't want to miss out on this. And once again, these courses are not expensive, they are pocket friendly. So please do well to reach out to us in the comment section or simply by leaving your email address or your contact information, and we will reach out to you to discuss further on how you can enroll on any of our courses, right? Of course, you can enroll on our platform, on our website. These courses are self-paced, pre-recorded with daily live support, 1 hour daily live support across all the courses. So yeah, we've got the next skill that you must have, which is media buying, or sometimes called the digital media buying. So this particular skill allows you to understand the running of paid campaigns on Facebook, paid campaigns on Twitter, X, paid campaign on Instagram, and several other PPC platforms, right? So yeah, this media buying is simply going to be teaching you how to intelligently buy advertising slots or spaces across media platforms. So yeah, your ability to buy an advertising space or slot on Facebook or maybe on Instagram, on Google, will position you as a go-to media buying specialist. No business owner wants to commit $1,000 or $2,000 into the hands of a guy that will blow it into thin air in just a couple of minutes or seconds. Everyone wants to give money to someone who can manage them judiciously and get results for the company, right? Which is where media buying is very important. So you'll be committed with funds. Sometimes if you get a client, right, this client can commit as much as $10,000 into your care to run paid campaigns on media buying platforms for them, right? So yeah, once again, we've got a comprehensive course on media buying, right? Teaching you teaching you end to end how to run paid campaign across all known PPC platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, search partners, search networks, right? Display networks on Google, and even performance max adverts, shopping adverts on Google, and PPC adverts on X, Instagram, and Facebook, right? And of course, also very importantly, LinkedIn. So yeah, media buying is a very important skill that you must have if you are going to be doing well, if you are going to be succeeding as a digital marketing freelancer. And the next skill that you must acquire is lead generation, right? Sometimes potential customers don't buy immediately. They will want to convert as leads, and of course you follow up on them, right? So yeah, if you understand how to generate leads for businesses or for business owners, you are also going to make a lot of money as a digital marketing freelancer. So there are several ways by which you can generate leads. You can generate leads by paid campaigns. Of course, also this brings us to the media buying, right? So media buying allows you to run paid campaigns and help business owners to generate plenty leads. So if you understand how to run paid campaigns, you will understand also how to generate leads or how lead generation works. So apart from paid campaigns, you can generate leads by doing SEO. SEO allows you to understand or to generate leads, also or to understand how to generate leads, right? So yeah, there are several ways also by which you can generate leads. You can generate leads the code way by scraping emails online and several other means. So if you understand how to generate lead, right, and follow up on these leads with email marketing or email campaign, you will have an in-demand skill as a digital marketing freelancer, right? So yeah, this is exactly what you need, right? Email marketing, lead generation also. And of course, once again, we've got a comprehensive lead generation and email marketing course that you can actually purchase, pocket friendly, comprehensive, with daily live support, right? Daily live support where we get to answer your question, take over your screen, and get things done for you while you watch us do it. The next one we have here is CMS website design. You want to understand also how to build a good looking, responsive business website or a landing page, right? So yeah, guys that know how to build WordPress websites, CMS based websites like WordPress are also currently in high demand, right? And of course, so much money is spent on this. Just in January alone, I've got about three websites design gigs as a freelancer, and each of these are highly lucrative, I must say. Very lucrative skills that I've got already as a website designer. So the next one is obviously e-commerce marketing specialist. So if you understand how to optimize e-commerce platform for business owners or for people, you will make money as well. This is an in-demand skill as well for you as a digital marketing freelancer, right? And of course, moving on from here, we have, once again, we've got all these courses that you can actually purchase. We've got website designing course, we've got e-commerce marketing specialist course, and several other courses also on our platform. So our platform is digitalsuccessplace.com, right? You can do well to check it out and see all the available courses on our platform. And of course, the next item we have here is how about you learn all of these items I just mentioned? How about you learn all of these things I just mentioned right now? So yeah, whilst you can learn all these things I mentioned right now individually at pocket-friendly prices, right? You can also decide to learn all of them at a go. I mean, everything can be collapsed together for you as a single course, right? And trust me when I say it is going to be massive. We're looking at way over way over 150 lessons, right? 150 complete lessons that walks you through all of these things I mentioned, all of these skills I mentioned right now. So yeah, this can be collapsed specifically for you at a highly discounted price also. So yeah, once again, if you're interested in this, do well to leave us a comment in the comment section and we will reply. We'll respond to you. And of course, we'll pick it up from there. We'll build a relationship with you from there, right? So yeah, all of these things can be collapsed together for you as a single course package. And of course, you make a pocket-friendly commitment to this to learn all of them at a go. So yeah, your earning potential as a freelancer. So in simple words, it all depends on the skill set that you have and your approach towards getting freelance projects. Potentially in Nigeria, you can make as much as $5,000 every month. And this is not exaggeration, right? It is verifiable, right? You can go anywhere, ask around. How much do people make as freelancers in Nigeria? A serious-minded freelancer in Nigeria, how much exactly do they make, right? So take for instance, one WordPress website design. The least you charge as a WordPress website designer in Nigeria should be around 250,000 naira, right? That's about 400, 350, $400 or thereabouts, right, for one WordPress website, right, in Nigeria. So if you do this, and you get like five of that in a month, let's say 250,000 in five places. That is 250,000. That is 2.5 million in 10 divided by 2. That is 1,250,000, right, in a month, right? That's about $2,000 or thereabouts in US dollars. So yeah, you can potentially make as much as $5,000 consistently every month as a Nigerian if you are into freelancing. So your earning potential is not really capped as a freelancer. You can earn lesser than this if things don't go too well in a month. You can also earn more than this also as a digital marketing freelancer in Nigeria. So if you're outside of Nigeria watching my live session, right, you you most likely will make more than $5,000, obviously, right? Because yeah, so your environment also contributes largely to how much you can earn potentially from being a digital marketing freelancer, right? So yeah, if you're in the USA, you most likely will earn more than $5K in a month. If you're in the UK, you most likely will earn more than $5,000 in a month also when converted to pound sterling or euro, right? So yeah, let's move on to the next one. And of course, client acquisition. How exactly do you acquire clients? Sometimes one particular problem or challenge people have as freelancers is their ability to acquire clients, to get customers, right? So ability to get customers is actually a big problem for a lot of people. And that is why it becomes important that you take your time to build on yourself, right? Number one, work on referrals. Ensure that you deliver so much, right? You deliver so much value that gets people to refer you to their friends. In my own case, right, about 40% of the freelance gigs I get come from referrals. People I know next to nothing about, right? I mean, people that I've worked with before, and they were very satisfied with my job delivery, right? And they decide to refer me to their family members, to their friends, to their loved ones, and all of that, right? So yeah, work on yourself so much to deliver great value, and you get referrals from this client. And the next one is running paid ads, paid campaigns. You can get or acquire clients by simply running paid campaigns or paid ads on Facebook just by spending a couple of dollars, a couple of naira, right? You can run paid ads on Facebook and Instagram to get people knocking at your door. I do that myself once in a while, right? And it has proven to be very effective. The next one is setting up a portfolio and optimizing it for SEO. So you can set up your portfolio just as I showed you right now. When you search for SEO expert in Lagos, you see Patrick Ezeji, right? That exactly is my portfolio, my SEO portfolio. I have several other portfolios for email marketing, uh, for PPC, media buying, and all of that, right? But Patrick Ezeji, SEO expert in Lagos, is my portfolio for SEO gigs or SEO jobs. So you can do the same thing by setting up a portfolio for SEO. And the next one is join freelance remote platforms. There are several, there are plenty freelancing remote platforms that you can also join, right? To get gigs or to get gigs coming in. And of course, a lot of persons will start thinking maybe Fiverr or Upwork. Yeah, these are nice platforms. But believe me when I say I can't remember when last I got a job from Fiverr or Upwork, right? I really can't remember, right? Most of my jobs had come from running paid campaigns, setting up a platform or a portfolio for myself, referrals from my clients, and of course also, yeah, sometimes platforms like Facebook, when I post randomly on Facebook groups, on Facebook pages, popular Facebook pages or groups, I get reached out to for jobs or for inquiries, right? Even YouTube, right? If you want to get serious with freelancing, you must decide to set up a YouTube channel also where you educate people on stuff and of course get them to trust you to do business with you also. So yeah, don't depend solely on Fiverr, Upwork, and freelancer, people per hour. These platforms are highly competitive. I mean, highly, highly competitive, right? So you want to find yourself in that level of difficulty before you get your first gig as a freelancer. So yeah, referrals from happy clients, running paid campaigns on platforms, setting up a portfolio for SEO, and of course, getting yourself involved in freelance or remote platforms. So I will share one or two platforms where you can get freelance gigs from, right? I do hope you will enjoy this, right? Yeah. So let me share one or two platforms where you can get remote gigs quickly. Yeah, so a platform like so yeah, remote jobs. So you can get your freelance remote jobs from platforms like Working Nomads, right? Working Nomads slash job. You can find some of your gigs from here. Workingnomads.com. These are platforms where some of us search for jobs almost now and then. So yeah, this platform can give you freelance gigs or freelance jobs. So yeah, please note the site workingnomads.com/jobs. The next site I have here is easyexperts.com. And the next one I have here is overseejobs.com. And the next one I have here is Relocate Me, right? You can find jobs also on Relocate Me. So Relocate Me is also a very nice platform where you can find your next freelance gig from. And of course, Azuna. Azuna is also a platform where you can find freelance remote jobs from as well. So isn't this wonderful, guys, that you must not necessarily rely on freelancer, Upwork, Fiverr, people per hour, right? Freelancer and the rest of them to get your freelancing gig. You can get your freelancing gigs from all of these platforms. Number one platform to get your freelancing gig from is relocateme.com. So these companies put together businesses that are looking forward to hiring people and relocating them to overseas, right? And the next one is Azuna, right? Right here, you can search for your jobs on Azuna, freelance or remote jobs. You can search for your jobs on Working Nomads, on Easy Experts right here. Find overseas jobs or overseasjobs.com and several other ones like We Work Remotely, right? We Work Remotely. We Work Remotely is also a platform where you get to apply for remote working opportunities also, right? So yeah, we work remotely.com is also another platform I highly recommend, right? So we work remotely right here, right? So here you can get full-time freelancing remote jobs across the world. I've gotten jobs from here, right? This is SEO expert for crying out loud. This is growth manager, right? This is senior manager, retail partner, okay? Marketing executive, entry-level guy gift, remote inside sales, and the rest of the social media, video content creator, and paid ads specialist. This is media buying right here, guys. And believe me when I say I'm going to put in for this too very shortly after this class, right? Yeah. So yeah, you can get your jobs from here. Remote working. We work remotely. Overseas jobs. EasyExperts.com, Working Nomads, Azuna, and Relocate Me. So yeah, isn't this wonderful, guys? This is completely wonderful, right? So now let's move on to the next one, the next on our screen, the next on our list, right? Yeah, so quickly. All right, so how do you stand out? How exactly do you stand out as a freelancer, as a digital marketing freelancer? The very first way to stand out once again is by gathering testimonials, right? Gather testimonials, get results for your clients and get them to trust you, right? Do a very fantastic job, a job that cannot be denied, a result that cannot be denied. Get jobs for your clients and they will give you massive thumbs up, testimonials. When you do this, you will stand out as a freelancer. The next one is satisfy your clients. Yeah, once again, get them to give you testimonials by satisfying them, right? Yeah, give them good results, give them value. And of course, the next one to stand out is the next point by which you can stand out is be everywhere on several platforms, be there, create portfolios everywhere, create presence, create listings everywhere, run paid campaigns once in a while, create portfolios, optimize your portfolio for organics, just be everywhere, right? And when you are everywhere, people will notice you. Leave comments on people's posts across socials, right? Leave comments across socials on people's platform and people will notice you, right? The next one is be pricing competitive. Check out how much other persons are charging or how much other persons are asking, right? And be very competitive. I am not of the opinion that you should lower your price. As a matter of fact, I highly recommend that your services should be a bit pricey but still competitive, right? And what I mean by this is simple. Ensure that you don't downplay what you can what you're going to be collecting from your client. You don't want to price yourself so cheap that a client begins to wonder, I hope this guy will deliver on this job, right? You don't want to tell the client that you build a CMS, a WordPress website for them for 50,000 naira if you're in Nigeria, or maybe if you're in the US, that you can build a WordPress website for them for $100. That obviously will raise a red flag, right? This guy isn't going to give me something that is worthwhile. That is why you want to be pricing competitive as well as a bit pricey, right? So yeah, I just hope you understand what I mean by this. Simply ensure that your price is not ridiculously cheap, and of course it is not ridiculously high, right? Yeah, that's what I mean by standing out in your pricing model or formula. So then the next one I have here is you will succeed as a freelancer if you stay consistent across board. So yeah, consistency across board is everything that you need to succeed as a freelancer, right? So yeah, I do hope that you take all of these things very seriously and get started in freelancing, because once again it is very lucrative, and of course also it is an industry that you don't want to miss out on because of how positive the graphs are at the moment, the growth potentials are at the moment, the curves, the the digital marketing curves, growth curves are currently pointing upwards, and you don't want to miss out on that, right? The growth curve for this particular industry, digital marketing, is currently pointing upwards, and you don't want to miss out on that at the moment. So once again, thank you so much, guys, for making it down here to my live session, and thank you also for staying around to the end of this class. I do really hope you have gotten value. So if you got value from my presentation, let me know in the comment section that you got value. And of course, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Motivate, encourage me by simply subscribing, right? And of course, turn on also the notification bell and like this video so that it will be recommended to other persons who needs to see them as well. And of course, last but not least, we have courses. I mean, courses, expertly created courses by which you can succeed, gain some in-demand skills, and get started as a freelancer and position yourself for earning well online, right? Once again, do well to check out our websites, Digital Success Place, DSP for short, right? D for dog, S for serpent, and a P for place, right? So DSP is a short form of our website, digitalsuccessplace.com, right? Check out our website and you see all of our available courses and means by which we can be of assistance to you. So once again, thank you so much, guys, and I'll be seeing you in my next live, which comes up every Saturday by 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Until next time, let's call it a wrap from here, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye and bye for now, guys.